goes through, yeah.
Let's move on to the staff updates.
So you don't wanna do a resolution to any effect then, or do you wanna wait a little
Well,
bit?
we can worry about that in the next meeting.
Yeah. Nothing much on the street improvement project.
I'm pretty sure, Kathy, the governor's not gonna have a budget until next month anyway.
Oh,
So,
you think they're not gonna act until his comes out?
well,
Are you sure?
it's just preliminary. Well,
Yeah.
the governor's not gonna sign it anyway. So,
Okay.
I wouldn't worry about it.
The levy corrective measures, you've got two sets of the latest minutes there that kind of show you how, you know, they're moving along quite well. Blumentritt surveying guy was just here last week, and he's done a tremendous job of getting all these parcels and pieces of property all squared away and lined up, and they've got they have the ability now to overlay all these maps so you can see where every pole is and every garage and every driveway, and then the property line and where the dike is and where all the easements are. And so I think all of this is going to be really helpful to us in the future for just knowing property lines and parcels and where things are, and you know, the whole picture of the city is going to be so much more clear.
Got any problems with easements?
Most all of them, they're getting it figured out. There may be some places where we're gonna have to obtain easements because they just can't find written documentation of it. You know, it probably was, somebody did something years ago, but they can't quite find the paperwork on it. There might be a few areas where there's some funny encroachments, but it might not be areas where they're gonna be working, so it might not be something, might not be an issue, it might not be anything they really wanna press too much. But he said he is finding areas where once in a while he gets some two deeds and it's for exactly the same piece of property. So he's not quite sure what to do about that. Yeah. So there's a few things that need correction. So that keeps moving forward anyway. And the bike trail, you know, when we get these documents signed and sent in, then that automatically will trigger, you know, you've already hired Dave Colby to do the plans and specs and everything, so that will get them going on finalizing all their plans and specs and getting it all ready so they can get it ready for bid, because they want to do those bids early in the spring now, so we can get it, you know, we talked about having it all done by summertime, hopefully. The liquor store committee, we accepted applications until 4:30 today, and I think I put a list on your table of the people. Oh yeah, so you have 6 interested citizens that
Not that I'm complaining, I thought Norris moved back to Michigan.
I thought so too.
He's still here.
Yeah, I
I mean,
just
he
saw him
still
today.
owns a house. They're here a couple weeks on and a couple weeks off, and he said if it was up to him, he'd be in Florida, but he's not. They're back and forth between here and Michigan, so.
If he was here enough, I hope he's down the airport commission again.
Well, I would move to accept the 6, if they're interested enough to apply.
And I'm not sure,
We have a motion, do
Yes, it was.
Okay.
we have a second?
Second.
Well, you're on the liquor board.
Well, maybe I can't.
You can.
Of course you can.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Roberts and seconded by Mr. Dahl. Any comment?
I was just gonna say, I don't have any idea what the plan will be for meeting times or dates, and probably, since Mark's on vacation this week, we'll just wait till he gets back and see, you know, when we can get these people together and what kind of things they'll need to look at, and we should probably get the Minnesota Municipal Beverage guy down here also, and hear a few words of wisdom from him, so. So it might be a little while before they can actually get started, because we wanna wait till Mark comes back, so.
motion. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?